G'day friends, I was just wanting to do another video. So for today I want to talk about the mark of the beast. A very interesting topic when you look at different people's view on it, what they interpret it as. Some people see it as a literal mark of 666 written on your skin. Some think it might be a tattoo. Some believe it may be a barcode that will measure up to 666 in some kind of numerological order. Some believe it's going to be a microchip. And I just heard a view recently that they reckon it will all be about who you follow in the last days, who has marked your heart, whether you follow the beast or not. So I'd really like to discuss this actually a little bit in the chat. And if you have an opinion on it, please let me know. Sorry, holding my camera today is a bit difficult. I don't know why. I'm going to try and keep this short, even though there's a topic that I like very much. I do believe that we're in the last days. I believe that the mark is not far away. I do believe that it will actually represent something, like a chip or a tattoo or a barcode or something like that. I personally do. I do believe that the vaccination rollout was some kind of test by the system. I do believe that the people that run these things are working on such things, and that they are trying to test people's compliance. I do believe that the beast, or those that are preparing the way for the beast, are already in power on this earth, that the days are numbered in this world. And for me, believing that Jesus is the greatest being, will defeat Satan no matter what he tries. I was thinking about, while I was listening to this guy today talk about the beast being in your heart, I was thinking about all the ways that Satan does trip people up, does dumb people down through medications, addictions, and lust, pornography, all these other things that distract us on this earth, that make us so obsessed with earthly things that we move away from spirituality. And these things are deceiving us. And I do believe that if people that are really addicted to porn, for one example, if they're told that they can't watch porn unless they get the mark, because they can't use their credit unless they get the mark, because their mark will be the image of their credit or whatever, that they will do it. Same as people that are addicted to alcohol. Yes, we've seen that with the vaccination. People that got the vaccination just so they could get into pubs and go to concerts and shows and all that kind of stuff. So that is a possibility that those things are going to distract people when the mark comes. And I sadly think that some churches may even prevent people from entering if they don't have the mark, especially if the church is focused on money more than they are on spiritual well-being of the people. And I do believe that we've seen a bit of that as well during the vaccination rollouts, where churches basically denied Jesus, because Jesus said never turn away people. If you turn away other people, then you're turning away him. So I believe that if a church does that, then they're obviously going to take it another step, especially if their income is people that paid ministry, I believe, is quite dangerous as far as this goes, because that means that somebody's livelihood depends on their church continuing to go, continuing to recruit people, and in order to keep their buildings and that open, that they will comply with the system, even if the system is evil. So that's some ideas that I've had about these, and I'd love to discuss this and the things. And also, if you do like to follow me or to listen to my videos, then please, do a like and a subscribe. I've only just created this channel 3 days ago, so I would like to see it get built up. I will eventually set up a better microphone and video system. But right now, it's just my phone as I get going and I learn a bit more about YouTube and getting out to a wider audience. But if I don't get it to a wider audience, that's fine. I feel inspired or pushed by the Spirit to do these videos, to sort of, for me, I suppose it's like a working towards the end. I believe that, it's sort of like a video diary for me, really, as we build up to the end times. I've been feeling the end times coming for a very long time, for many years. Ever since I was a teenager, I was having nightmares about it, and I've been inspired by things. It's one of the reasons that I got clean and sober. I started having dreams, apocalyptic dreams and stuff like that. And I had a spiritual experience that helped me get clean and sober, and I'm very grateful to God. God's performed many miracles like that in my life. It's been very hard to stay on the straight and narrow path, and when I have strayed off, there's usually been something that's happened to make me suffer by my own actions, and then I've felt the pain from that, and then it's brought me back onto the path. And I really do believe that I am forgivable, that other people are forgivable, that Jesus really loves us, and that's what he died for, and I'm very grateful for that. It really means a lot to me that a God would suffer for me. I'm very grateful for that. And I'm an imperfect being. I'm a sinner, speaking amongst sinners, and but we're loved anyway. We're loved by our Saviour, who went through a lot of things. There's even been times in my life where I've really seen sadness for people that I love who are hurting themselves by doing horrible things, and I've thought, man, that's just a small taste of what Jesus goes through, and the Father in heaven, of all his creations, feels when his beloved children go away and basically blaspheme their bodies, and all the creations around them, the beautiful creations that God has given us to give us peace and happiness. So I think I'll wrap it up there. I really do like the idea of having a good discussion about people's ideas about the beast and about the mark. Do you believe the mark's getting rolled out now? Do you think the digital ID is part of the mark? Do you believe that the beast is on the earth now, or do you believe that he's coming soon? Some people have even said that they think that maybe Trump is the beast, because he always talks about being the guy that creates peace, and that's one of the things that scriptures talk about, is that he will say that he's the guy that made peace. So is that him, or is it going to be somebody else that's going to come along soon, or in the future sometime? I do believe it's going to be in my lifetime. So let me know what you think. Mark of the Beast, what do you think about it?